welcome back everyone to Girl Talk. Let's try this again. Hello Numair, can you hear me?
Hi Anita.
I can hear you as well. Woohoo! Welcome to the show officially. Alright, Numair is from Numairical Studios. I'm going to talk to him for about 20-30 minutes about his studio and his sitcom project. And he claims that Numairical Studios is Pakistan's first cartoon animation studio. Is that true?
Absolutely. It is true. We have finally done it.
Awesome. All right, Numair, before talking about your studio and before your project, I want you to comment on something. There's this online emergence of comic strips, and you see, amateurs posting funny comic strips, and some are not so funny, but there are pages after pages dedicated to 2D cartoons or some stick figures there as well. I've found some amusing animation as well. Now, you are a thorough professional, and you studied animation. What is your take on this interest in comic and animation here in Pakistan, most of which is just done because they want to, and they without any proper professional training.
Right. Well, the thing is that I started to see this, and people have started linking me to it as well, and I started thinking that this is actually awesome. This is perfect, because for a long time, no one has been doing any cartoons, and if you ask anyone that what you do, and I tell them that I make cartoons, they say, "Oh, mera cartoon na bana de." People have no idea what cartoons are and the importance of them, because cartoons are not just for kids. And all this online emergence proves that. Now, these people who are making these cartoons and putting them up, even if they have stick figures for their drawings, all of a sudden they're confident and they don't care about how their drawings are. They really care about what their ideas are and what they're thinking and what they want to share with people. That is the beginning of a whole awesome art culture that's happening over here. It's going to increase our actual industry, not just the market, but the industry of the whole thing.
That's true. And you also mentioned in a brief, very brief correspondence before going on air, how unheard the idea of cartoon animation here in in Pakistan is. What do you think we should do to increase the awareness of cartoon animation? I know you're doing something about it. Do you know anybody else who's involved in making it a proper genre?
Yeah. We've got a whole industry that's waiting to happen, and no one is really doing it. Animation in Pakistan is at such a baby infant level. I've been invited to several international competitions in China, in Algeria, and etc. And when I go there are people from Pixar, there are people from all over the world. And they all are, when they meet me, they're like, "Oh, you're from Pakistan, so how's the animation from Pakistan?" And I'm like, I'm just quiet, because it's like all the animation that we have is just trying to either be a commercial or maybe part of a music video. Hello?
Yeah, that's true. Hello?
So, hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yes, okay, good. So basically, we've got animation on a very infant level over here. No real cartoon animation. I mean, like, whatever we have, it is 3D and a very computer process. In layman terms, very computer process and not art process, not idea process. And that's why, I mean, even bringing in from the previous question, it's awesome that these kids are making cartoons and animation, because not even animation, they're just making cartoons, making doodles, making these ideas, because that's where all the ideas come from. That's where the valuable stuff will come, and which isn't just a commercial, something trying to sell something.
And that's where it all starts, right? And that's what you're doing as well with your 2D cartoon animation.
Yeah. But in Pakistan, I mean, like you said, over here there's a very big uphill climb happening, because we're making cartoons, but still, most people still think of cartoons as something for kids.
That's true.
And animation, they try to make it all glossy and make it all, fancy and good looking and stuff. But we need cartoon animation in Pakistan. And when you talk to people about that, it's hard to make that break. So
let's talk about cartoon and cartoon animation in about 4 minutes. We're going to go into a song. It's we're going to go into an ad break, and Numair will be right back. We're going to talk to Numair more about animation, cartoon, 2D, 3D. And if you guys have any questions, you can send in your questions on 8989.
FM89. We're playing your song.